Good day to you, I am LionHeartBlue, and welcome to another episode of my ScrapChat series. Today we are joined by the amazing Seraph. Hi there.
Hello.
Thank you very, very much for joining.
Oh, my pleasure, actually. Thanks for inviting me.
Very excited to have you here. So what I'll do now, I'm going to say a few words to the viewers, and I'll let you wander down this road, and you can choose your plot, get your building materials ready, and I'll come and find you in a minute. And we'll start
All right.
having the chat.
Okay, cool.
Right, I will see you in a bit.
Sweet.
Okay, so as you all are aware, as I mention this every episode, there is a competition running at the moment for you to name this village. You have to do that by joining my Discord, going to the ScrapChat channel and making your suggestion. I think in about 2 episodes time we will be voting on the best name, and the winner will be invited to this village to build their own little house on their plot, and you'll be declared mayor of the village. So you don't have much longer to get those entries in, so make sure you do that very soon. Let's wander down now and see if Seraph has chosen his plot.
I have chosen right next to this obnoxious tower. Oh man, I'm half tempted to just build 1 block higher.
That would be hilarious. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So here it is.
Excellent.
Right
Okay.
here.
Well, I'll let you get started, and then I'll ask away.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome. So the first question I always ask, and you're entitled obviously to not answer, to give me an answer, or to give a range, and that is, how old are you?
I am in my late stage of mid 20s, 23. I actually don't remember sometimes. So I think I'm 23, turning 24, sometime this summer, I believe. So my people, the staff on my Discord actually know my age better than I do, which is kind of scary.
And your country of residence?
I am from the USA, the Midwest part, so Eastern time zone.
Yeah, excellent. So we had, yeah, so I think, was that 3 now? 3 or 4? No, 3 from the US.
Yeah, it was Germanite and Scrap, Steve, Makerspace.
Yeah. Yep, that's it, yeah, and then, because Staines is New Zealand, I think I remember.
Yeah, I think Staines is from New Zealand.
And then Cube is South African, yeah. That's and then a couple of English, the 3 English.
Yeah. German for.
Yeah, German. Yeah. Oh, it's good selection.
Good diversity. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. So, what if we forget YouTube, ScrapMechanic, etc.? What other hobbies do you have, if you have any? That is there anything that interests you? Any other hobbies?
Let's see. I love coding. I don't know if that counts as a hobby because that's also my job. So,
right.
That I enjoy doing or watching. I guess doing soon. I really enjoy motorsports, if that makes any sense, considering what I like to do on my channel and coding.
Yeah.
And that's, just race cars. In fact, I'm actually missing the 12 hours of Sebring right now to do this interview. So.
Oh dear.
That's, that's not a big deal. I can just watch the replay. But so I like a lot of things with different cars. Not kind of like those. I'm not a crazy car guy, but I do enjoy, different types and different cool aspects of them. And I will be buying some, hopefully, and maybe racing once I get my advanced driving license pretty soon. Hopefully,
fantastic.
But we shall see.
Excellent.
I guess performance driving, not really advanced, but yeah.
When you were a lot younger, what did you think you would be when you were older?
Let's see. Oh boy. When I was younger, I wanted to. I still do actually love space. So I wanted to be an astronaut, but then when I was about, I don't know what you count as younger, I guess middle school age.
Yeah.
I started playing Kerbal Space Program, if you know what that is.
Yep.
And I wanted to be a rocket scientist and an aerospace engineer. That's because I didn't want to go up in space because that's kind of scary. So I wanted to be an aerospace engineer instead. So if that makes sense,
Yeah.
one of the guys that launches rockets.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm nowhere near that right now, but for good reason.
Okay, then moving on to your channel now. When did you start your YouTube channel?
So let's see, this one, summer of 2016. So just about 5 years ago, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, almost 5 years ago, actually. Just kind of crazy when you think about it, because it wasn't really supposed to be a YouTube channel where it's at right now. It's just kind of for fun. My first video was actually a Kerbal Space Program video. So.
Right.
Oh man.
You hinted to the fact that you're actually a coder, so YouTube isn't a full-time thing for you at the moment.
Yes, YouTube is definitely, considering how terrible my upload schedule is now that I'm actually like working full-time. It's definitely not my full-time job as much as I would like it to be. My brother tells me I should, but I got a really good gig with the country that I work for right now, and it's been good. It's been good to me actually, so I can't complain too much.
Awesome.
But I do just code. That's all I do is code.
Right. Yeah. I think I don't know if I would say that I guessed that, but I had a feeling it was your job would have been something like that based on what I've seen you do on your channel, which just blows my mind. So I mean, I'm a developer as well. I've done coding. I do coding as well, but for some reason, I've said this almost in every episode, I think. I don't know what it is about the logic in this. I can't quite get my head around it.
Oh my goodness, same.
What do you mean same?
No, I mean honest, like, so I guess I've been trying to figure out logic, I guess, for 3 to 4 years, and I see people do stuff that is crazy that I could never even think of doing. So I feel like I'm still, like, I don't know, working at it.
Right. Well, yeah. It doesn't make me feel so bad now, because I mean, I've not been playing the game too long, really.
Oh, really?
I'm fairly new to it. I didn't play any when it was creative at all, so it's sort of only recently that I picked it up.
Well, then you're fine. It's taken me 3 years to get here, so.
Right. Yeah. I just like your that automatic farm thing you were doing.
Oh yeah.
I just wish I could do that, and I love it. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Thank you. It's one of my prides and joy. I really need to my plan is to record an episode right after this.
Right.
Of something like that. So.
But the amount of effort that must go into that, it looks, to get a video out that we all enjoy, there must be hours and hours of work that goes into it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I would say average 6 hours per episode.
Yeah. Wow.
And then some of them I've gone up to 12, just recording, editing, and getting the logic, because there's a lot I cut out. So it's fun though. So I appreciate your appreciation, if that makes sense.
So you said that it's been about 3 years with ScrapMechanic, is that right?
This year it'll be 4,
right?
I think. Because I guess I started playing it seriously, trying to make the automatic race car stuff. In 2017 was when I started actually playing the game seriously. But I think I bought it in like probably late 2016 or early 2017,
right?
Or 2018. Oh yeah, no, 2017. So it's like, wow, almost 4 years now. So, oof.
Yeah, I when it originally came out, I saw obviously their creative thing, and I thought it was a brilliant idea, but I don't think I've got that creative mind to come up with my own ideas, and I couldn't kind of justify myself spending hours trying to build something that I could even think of something to build. When Survival came out, and there was a purpose, and there was a reason to build, cars and machines or whatever. That's what really gripped me. So that's why I'm quite new to it. So, and in a way, I'm sort of behind everyone experiencing the annoyances with the game. So I'm just hitting that point now.
Oh, you just are. That's unfortunate. I mean, a lot's been fixed, I think, since then. Since to be at least some of the first parts, but there's still. It's a ragtag group of devs, I think. Axelot is so. But that's cool though. I mean, good luck with that. I think even if you don't feel creative, it'll probably come to you at some point. You might see someone else's thing, or just like wake up in the middle of the night and just be like, "Oh, I know, Eureka!" Because that's happened to me a couple times, right. I think, but only really more recently when I felt motivated. Though there's a lot. It's hard to really get motivated because watching a lot of the big YouTubers is what got me. I guess that kind of answers your next question. The first person that got me into the game was, I'll let you ask it, then I'll answer again, but it was Khan, seeing him do some logic stuff. But then it made me kind of discouraged because I'm like, oh, well, there's already people that can do all this. What's the point of me trying?
Exactly. Yep.
So it's, I don't know. So I guess I gave up on that mindset and started saying, okay, what can I do that's fun for me? It doesn't matter if someone else has done it. And so that's kind of where I started working with cars, because I know, I like motorsports. I don't see much motorsports, even though there's tons of cool AI car, racing leagues and people doing competitions that are way, more involved and cooler. I was like, I'll just do my own version, and then here I am.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually, maybe I should change my mindset then. So, was there anyone else who attracted you to the game as well, or was it mainly Khan?
So let's see. Khan's logic, which still confuses me to this day, got me into it mostly. And then let's see. It was a hovercraft. I think I saw a whole bunch of people doing hovercrafts and stuff like that, and I was like, I want to make one, and I have yet to make one. Just so you know, I have still yet to make a successful hovercraft, but it was. I think that was about it. Then I started watching ScrapMan somewhat, and Moonbow and Durf a little bit, but not really. It's just mostly just Khan, because he's just laid back and didn't really care. Well, he cares, but he didn't really have a overly hyped attitude towards the game. That's kind of how I wanted to base my channel around it. So
So I mean, the videos I've seen of yours have mainly been of around the AutoFarm and the cars, all that AI stuff, which is incredible. I don't think I've seen any of you doing like a let's play of the game or anything like that.
That's actually true.
Right. Yes. So what is that the kind of content you like to create? Just as you said, those things you enjoy doing.
That's a good question. I don't know if you have more to that, but
no, go for it.
I think for me, I wanted to do a let's play. Actually, the very first, when Survival first came out, I started formatting it as a let's play, and I was like, kind of just showed stuff, me doing things, and that's when I realized that no one really cared, if that made sense. I don't know how to say it the nice way. But a lot of people just were like, I can watch Scrapman do this at a much higher, production quality, or Khan or something like that. And so that's when I decided, okay, I'll just show off creations that I've done. And so that's where the format kind of changed about 5 or 6 episodes in to showing my different vehicles or different logic. And then I went to auto farming, because that is what started, I guess, making me have fun. And then other people liked watching me do it too. And so I was like, win-win. So that was kind of my mindset. Let's plays, I don't know. I kind of just don't do them on my channel, even for any other games except for Prison Architect. I
was just going to say that. Yeah, that's the other one I've seen you. I don't think when you've got like lots of other, like you say, higher production creators doing let's plays, etc. I don't think that that necessarily where the audience is going to come. I've got some, I don't have a massive viewer base, but I do have that the few very loyal ones that do enjoy watching me with the Let's
best
Plays. Yeah, exactly. So I'm continuing with those series because they you know, they're interested in it, and I want to do that for them. But I do know that's not sort of the thing that's going to get the views, but I enjoy it, so I'm going to keep. Yeah.
Hey, well, that's good then.
Yeah.
you're already halfway there then.
So yeah, you mentioned Prison Architect. Is there anything else you do on the channel?
So let's see. Right now, I'm kind of in a, like I said, channel rebranding still.
Yep.
Prison Architect was a popular series back when. It's kind of what got me to the point where I'm at. Honestly, ScrapMechanic was just a little bit of an icing on top. And so I want to still do that. Like I'm recording. I actually just finished recording an episode of Prison Architect yesterday.
Right.
But I really want to do a new game. Right now my channel is only, I guess, ScrapMechanic and Prison Architect, but I'm also working a full-time job as well, and so it's hard to just, I guess, you know, spread out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have any?
Factorio was one, but
right.
But
yeah. So you don't have anything in mind at the moment. You're just trying to, well, one, I suppose, find the time, but to
when I find the time and I can find a game that I genuinely enjoy, and want to show other people me doing it besides playing it by myself, because I do a lot of sim racing, if that makes sense, like off camera. Like that's something that I spend hours on, probably more hours than I should. I should be recording, but I just, do sim racing almost a lot.
Right.
And so it's, I don't know if I should record that. But that's something that I really wanted to do, but that completely doesn't fit the channel right now.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
So.
Okay, so if we're concentrating on ScrapMechanic at the moment, what are your biggest, like, I don't know if this is just an English phrase, but pet peeves? Like what you're most annoyed about with the game?
Yeah. Oh man, well, it was a long list, and it slightly has gotten shorter due to this recent test branch update, which is good. First of all, the mod API access right now was one of my biggest pet peeves, because there's a lot that they pretend to give you access to, but they actually don't. It's like the code is all there, but they say, "Oh, just kidding, it won't work." So that was one that I kind of didn't appreciate as much. But the other thing, I guess, game point survival wise was actually this actually isn't survival, but the draw distance. Now they changed the render distance of blocks and parts so that if you go far enough away, they kind of just disappear and you can only see certain blocks.
Yeah.
And that is one of the biggest things that's made me upset since the survival update, because when I'm trying to record the cars and the camera's far enough away, they just disappear.
Oh, of course. Like, yeah.
And that was one of the big pet peeves. And then, of course, physics, like that's always going to be one, but that's, the Ogre engine and how it's just ran. Yeah. But I don't want to bore you with my long list, but there's a lot of just small things here and there. Most of it just involves the work that I'm doing. So mostly of it is just with the racing cars. It used to be custom terrain assets, but now that those are fixed, which I am so happy. I literally screamed on my Discord and onto the ScrapMechanic Discord saying they fixed custom terrain. I was so happy when they did that. So that's one thing crossed off the list.
What one thing would you like to see them add to the vanilla game?
Is this like creative or survival?
I think it's up to you. I think if you're more into the creative side, then you can think of one thing for that.
I'm kind of a mix of both. I like survival and I can't wait to get back into it, but right now, because of the kind of content that they're hoping to add in for this next chapter of survival, I think that'll be fine. I guess if they could add in the extra small parts and features mods or something like that, or if they had better parts that were more polygon instead of just we only have a single wedge that looks like a triangle and that's it. I guess if they could add different parts that we don't have to get creative and glitch weld to make them look a little bit better,
Mm-hmm.
then that would be cool. I think I would appreciate that.
Yep. So then, what about the upcoming promised
Ugly
chapter 2? What are you looking forward to in that?
Survival, it would be nice. I mean, I'm just gonna say, like, being able to go to a different zone and not just have the same biomes. Even though the current survival is huge, a lot of people get bored really easily, especially when they're used to Minecraft levels of content.
Yeah.
And so I would say I'm kind of stuck with that kind of bug too. Even though I haven't played Minecraft in a while, I still feel like there isn't much to do besides build something, and there's no end game. So I'm excited for, boss fights. That'll be fun.
Yep.
Going underground, new tools. I think that'll be fun. I think just the new concepts, especially the clock. Oh, I'm so hyped for the timer clock for letting you trigger different things. Actually, never mind. Scratch everything I said. That one block is the only thing I'm excited for. I am so excited for that because the auto farm that you saw me building, I can do so much cool timing and automation with that.
Of course, that would be a massive help. Yeah.
So that'll be fun. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'd not thought about that actually. The only reason I'm thinking of it at the moment is like turning on defenses on my farm and stuff, but I didn't think about all the logic and the stuff you've got in your auto farm. Okay, so in the previous episode, which was with Steve from Steve's Makerspace, he asked the question, what makes you come alive?
That is an excellent question. Wow, that's nothing like the question I was thinking of. So when things work, I guess it's kind of selfish, but I think this is honest. So as a coder, and I'm sure as a developer too, I take a huge pride in when things that I plan out and work so hard to make work and start doing what they're supposed to do. After all the Stack Overflow visits and all that, and you can close out all the tabs, and it's just satisfying. I enjoy that. That just makes me re-energized to do more.
Yep.
So if that's what coming alive means, I'm not sure what his definition of that is, but that's me coming alive to continue working towards whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
And that goes for, YouTube channel, like saying the AutoFarm work. That all that stuff has just been pretty much that.
Yeah. That's a good answer. Yeah, I totally get that. I'm not entirely sure what I would answer, to be honest, myself, but
really,
yeah.
Is there anything that you enjoy? I don't know if I'm allowed to ask questions, but
yeah, certainly anything I enjoy. Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess lots of stuff. But I think thinking about it, it'd be similar to what you've said. Oh, I'll get out of your way. So yeah, similar to what you said. I think, as a developer, or coder, whatever, I've always liked the problem solving, and when you eventually fix, a bug or an issue, or complete some complex bit of code or whatever, I found that quite exhilarating.
Yeah, for sure.
So the one last question is, what question would you like to ask the next guest of ScrapChat?
Well, I was let's see, it was going to be silly, like what side of what side do you sleep on?
Oh yeah.
But now I'm thinking, because Steve's inspirational question is what compels you? There you go. What compels you to help someone else? I guess a lot of people have different, charitable causes and reasons why they donate, but they're all, I think, different reasons. And oh shoot, that's too much. I think for me, I have a huge heart for single moms.
Right.
And so because like there's lots of experiences that I've had and seen with, you know, friends, my mom and her mom, it's just been like a lot of, I don't know. I guess it was something I find interesting because a lot of people either donate or don't donate or really care about different things. So I'm guessing what makes you care about someone else? What is
cool? Yeah, I was anticipating loads of silly questions like you know, like as you suggested, not to insult you, but the which side of the bed do you sleep on, or like what's your favorite food, or stuff like that. Just like fun joking ones, but they're getting increasingly like deep, and I quite like it. I think it's better than I expected.
That's good. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. Oh, man. Yeah, let me just get some of these. I gotta pay homage to Jonathan Raymaker real quick. There we go. Bubble plastic. Perfect. Actually, did he put, or is this, does he not have bubble plastic in his house?
He has none.
What?
Yep. Dr. Pixel built him a mailbox and put some bubble plastic in it.
I see.
But
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I really thought it was particularly when he built this. It was just the time he was doing all the bubble plastic in his thing. Yeah.
And he didn't use it at all. Wow,
No.
crazy. But of course, across the street we've got.
Yeah, and then Woody used it across. Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
Right. Okay. Looks like questions are finished. So Sarah's time is up, and this is what you've done. It looks pretty nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Was it different
It's
materials?
kind of modeled after a garage. Kind of.
Okay. Yeah.
There was supposed to be cars in here. I was going to put like little miniature cars, but I ran out of time. So, yeah. So it's going to be kind of a more finished and accented, and then with a little walkway that led to the big one right here.
Yeah.
But
Very
yeah,
nice.
so I ended up.
Yeah.
I want to at least get this one.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we'll get you back so you can add your cars to your garage.
yes. This actually might expand it out a little bit too, or up. I can't go out anymore, but I'll go up for sure.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, really pleased to have had you on and listen to your answers. It's been very, very interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. You too.
Cool. So I'll link to your channel, everything in the description and that. So I'm sure everyone who's watching this has seen you and knows about you, but just in case there's the odd one who hasn't, I'll do my bit. So please make sure you go and watch him, particularly the AutoFarm and stuff, which just, like I said, blows my mind.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
yeah.
If you've enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that alarm bell for notifications so you don't miss any future episodes. And make sure you join the Discord and submit your names. There's only a couple of episodes left before we pick a winner. So just remains to say goodbye. Sarah, do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye, everybody. And as always, have a great afternoon, morning, evening, or night.
Nice one. Excellent.
I got to get that out there at least once, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Excellent then. Thank you and take care.
Thank you.
Just turning around your...
Yeah, turning it around so it actually...
there we go.
Oh, no. Actually, I can just shave it all off, can't I? I can just... Oop. Oh, this will be a tight fit, but it'll work. Oh, nice. Sorry, the ScrapMechanic in me just came out, and now I'm like one.